Good afternoon, all my folks and friends up at the Mall of America. I'm just going to be doing a little how-to video on how to do the global flash. This is going to be one more step that you have to do each night, but it's really simple. It's really not any additional steps. You really just take a one document, you're adding the numbers you already have to it, you're going to save it and then email it. So for one, let's go ahead and look over at the report I'm referring to. This is the global flash report. Nothing crazy at all about it, but it's broken down by days. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to take some of those figures that we have from the daily flash, and we're just going to input on here on each line for the day. Now you're probably wondering what some of these categories mean. Well, let's go through them. Pre-sale. Right here in this first area, we're going to take these numbers right here, and this is going to be any of the tickets sold through Ticket Spice. It's going to be put on the pre-sale area. So let's say if we had 3 tickets come in today for Ticket Spice, we'll put 3, and then we'll put how much in revenue that was, which we would have transferred to one of the house accounts. Next is box office. Pretty self-explanatory. These are all the tickets that are sold on site. Groupon. We're going to use this to not only be Groupon, but also Living Social. So if you have Groupon or Living Social or Gold Star, add them all together, place them right here in this option. Guest list, these are going to be comp tickets. Any guests that we have written down, they're going to be coming in for today, we'll just mark that down here. So these are just going to be numbers as to how many guests we actually had. So if we had 300 guests today, we're going to put them right here. Of those 3, let's say if it was actually 270 guests, 30 guests was Living Social, and 2 guests were on the list, then that's going to be 302 tickets total adding up here. So then what we'll do is we have our totals for both the pre-sale and what we sold in the box office. So what we can do there is we take our numbers, we'll go ahead and add it with our pre-sale, put it right here. Merchandise. This is going to be both food and beverage and merchandise inclusive. So we'll add those two together, place them right in here, and then our photo. Now remember, you up at Mall of America, you have 3 different locations, Barbie, CSI, as well as Star Trek. So you will have to have a sheet for each location. So let's go ahead and imagine that we're down here over at the 15th, and I go ahead and see we need to go ahead and input these areas, which I've actually already inputted, but we'll do it again. So let me go ahead, and you have already prepared your flash. So here's the flash for Barbie the Dream House experience. So today, in your walk-ups, you had 539.76. So very simple. I'm going to go over to here, 539.76. And I'm going to go ahead and check and see what our count was. Let me go right back to that email, and you had a total of 24 ticket sales. We entered that in there. Now, it may not say right in here the information as far as Living Social or pre-sales, but that's going to be really simple. We've already went ahead and made our report that we've exported to Excel. We can certainly go ahead and categorize them. We could, sort them by the separate categories, and then we would look for any vouchers. I do not see any vouchers on this day, so we don't have it. But had you had any vouchers, it would go ahead and say right here in the vouchers, and then you can just either simply just add it right up on the calculator, or you can do a quick little formula in Excel to add that up. So you'll have the actual number of tickets sold and the values if you had vouchers, or if it would have been Ticket Spice or online pre-sale, however the categories are listed. That'll be listed right on that report. So we'll go back and we'll go ahead and place everything in here. Merchandise and photos, we'll go back to that email. We're going to add up both the food and beverage and the merchandise together. We'll go ahead and enter that, and that was a total of 184. We entered our photo, which was 54. Everything else adds up. And you see it goes ahead and automatically figures out the per cap and such. And then what we'll do is we'll just like we do with any other report, we'll save it to the particular location and the particular file. Now once you have it saved, you're going to go ahead and need to go ahead and send this to some people that are particularly requesting this report. Now in particular, the people that need to have this report is going to be Wayin and Evelyn. And right up here it's wayin.yap@emsentertainment.com, and then you got evelyn.chi@emsentertainment.com. Now what I will do is I'll go ahead and create a list that you can go ahead and email it to. The email will be EMS-Global Flash. So remember that, EMS-Global Flash, and that'll include all the people that this report will need to go to. Again, this is something that we're going to be doing nightly, and again, we're going to want to go ahead and make sure we do the reports for Barbie, save it as for Barbie, do the next report for CSI, save it as CSI, and your next report, save it as Star Trek, and then you'll send those 3 out along with the daily flash you do at the end of your shifts. Now, make sure we also do include the Z out, or actually, it's not called the Z out, but all the reports I had previously told you to make sure you include copies of those reports in your email. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call, 954-830-7924, or email me at scott.spector@ems-exhibitsus.com. All right, everyone, have a great day.